Internationally renowned artist Alijan Alijanpour has paintings on display around the world. Here, they've been exhibited at the Ontario Legislature and Royal Ontario Museum. We spoke with Alijanpour through a translator.
My
work is more spiritual.
But lately, he's been painting more generic work, like this, and selling it for less, desperately trying to make money to pay off debt and lawyer fees. He says he's out nearly $2.5 million in money and paintings after his dealings with notorious alleged fraudster Arash Missaghi. Over the past 2 decades in Ontario, around 24 lawsuits have been filed against Missaghi, totaling more than $90 million. All the claims haven't been proven in court. But so far, 2 of Missaghi's many lawyers have lost their licenses after being accused of helping facilitate the alleged frauds. And he was charged with fraud in 2 large investigations unrelated to the artist, but was never convicted. His charges from the more recent investigation were dropped, the Crown citing the prosecution was no longer in the public interest. Missaghi was shot and killed earlier this month by a man who then killed himself. The gunman's widow said that's because he was distraught after losing $1.2 million in a mortgage investment scheme allegedly run by Missaghi. She shared a note he left that said, "Stop these criminals from destroying people's lives." Alijanpour feels he's one of them.
I went through so much distress and stress.
I have it in the...
A lawsuit Alijanpour filed against Missaghi says he slowly built Alijanpour's trust by commissioning a $50,000 painting. Alijanpour says Missaghi paid for it and a few others. The suit claims Missaghi commissioned more than $300,000 worth of other paintings he didn't pay for.
$100,000 not paid.
Alijanpour claims Missaghi also told him he wanted to buy his collection of completed paintings and sell them for a profit to a museum in England. According to the lawsuit, Missaghi stole them instead. Alijanpour's life's work valued at $1.2 million.
But I really want to take my painting back. I like those paintings same as my own children.
In a statement of defense, Missaghi denied the allegations. Alijanpour is also accusing Missaghi of orchestrating a scheme to obtain 2 mortgages in his name that he didn't know about. Writ documents show Alijanpour owes $1.2 million for one of them.
All my credit has been ruined. I lost so much.
So did many others. And the system is partly to blame, says this lawyer.
The story of Mr. Missaghi, it is corrosive to the rule of law. It undermines public confidence in the administration of justice.
Peter Smiley is Alijanpour's former lawyer and has represented around 10 alleged victims of Missaghi.
He was able to fund his litigations with the substantial monies that he defrauded from his victims.
Alijanpour filed a report about Missaghi to Toronto police and a complaint to the Law Society about another lawyer he says helped Missaghi carry out the mortgage scheme, but nothing came of either.
Who's responsible? Is it judge? Is it law? Is it court? Is it police?
For Smiley,
Mr. Missaghi's career of fraud, which ultimately culminated in the tragedy that took place last Monday in Don Mills, was the almost inevitable result of decades of institutional inaction.
alleged victims are hoping they'll be able to recover some money from Missaghi's estate now that he has died. But lawyer Peter Smiley says it'll take a lot to untangle that web he calls Missaghi's estate and has asked for the court's assistance with that. Angelina King, CBC News, Toronto.